Well, some of you are way too young for this. Some of you will remember it. You remember that the Merrill Lynch commercial? We make money the old-fashioned way. We earn it. I'm afraid that many times when we look at our relationship with God through Jesus Christ, we kind of feel the same way. We have to earn it. We have kind of a checklist, and for many of us, we've been taught about the grace of God for years. I mean, it's been our whole kind of heritage in the Christian faith is about forgiveness and grace and Jesus and his death on the cross, his resurrection, and we kind of know it in our head. We know in our head that we can't earn our salvation, that it's a gift from God, that our faith, our understanding that we don't have to argue about this. God, it's done. It's done. God's love is lavished on us because of Jesus. But somewhere in our humanness, we still feel like I need to be a certain way, do a certain thing in order to gain my salvation. Actually, living a holy life is in response to the gift that we have. We're going to kind of delve into John chapter 1 as we look at grace this week again. And we've looked at belonging to the family. We've looked at the riches that God has for us in Jesus Christ. Well, now let's take a really good look at the fact that this is free, that this is a gift. And in 1 John, there's this interesting little phrase that the writer, the Apostle John uses, the evangelist John uses. He says, Jesus came to give grace in place of grace. So the second grace in that verse is the grace that came from the law of the Old Testament. But Jesus is now bringing grace in place of that grace. He's bringing grace that's free, grace that's accessible, grace that's affirmed by the Holy Spirit. We don't have to clean up. There is no requirement. Whosoever will may come to the cross of Jesus. It doesn't matter. And when we come, it's given freely. And our lives become this experience of praise and worship and gratitude. So don't miss it. I want you to hear about the grace that sets you free in Jesus Christ and to see it in Jesus and to own it as we approach Easter, as we're right in the middle of the Lent season and preparing ourselves, our hearts and our minds to really again see the power of the resurrection through Jesus. 9 o'clock, 10:30 here on Grasskop at Christ Memorial. The first service is a little more classic, and the second one's a little more modern. Come to the one that your friends would like to be part of, and come and enjoy being in an atmosphere of worship as we learn about the free gift, no assembly required, the free gift of grace. We'll see you this weekend.